Hey YouTube, I got a special video for us today. This is going to be a how-to on motorcycle riding. Alright, so she's a new rider. She hasn't been riding. And the most important things you need to know at this point are front brake right here, which is the brake you're going to be using the most. Always use it lightly. Your rear brake, which I failed to teach her once before on a dirt bike, and she went head over heels over a rock. And then of course your clutch on the left side. Alright, now to start the bike up, make sure it's in neutral. So push back and forth, make sure it's in neutral. Okay, so she's in neutral. Turn the bike on. Yeah. Alright, bike's on. Now, flip the switch to start, and then press your ignition. Okay, so the bike is now running. Usually on a sport bike, you want to let it run long enough so that the oil heats up and goes through the whole engine. So she has actually ridden once or twice before, but it's been a year. So we're going to try to teach her on my buddy's bike, who's in Malaysia right now. And surprisingly said that she could borrow the bike. Now, we're going to roll on down to the cul-de-sac and do some rounds. Remember the clutches. Clutch, shifter, front brake, back brake. Alright, so make sure you're neutral and roll the bike back and forth a little bit. Okay, now turn the bike on. Turn the ignition. Fire. Okay, pull the clutch in. Stands up, put in first. Stands up again, put in first. Okay, now let off the clutch slowly. Oh, too much gas. Let off the clutch slowly. Feel where the engagement point is. Don't do any gas yet. Alright, good, that's good. Just play the clutch right now. Feel where that where it grabs gears. Okay, you'll feel it start wanting to pull a little bit. Feel that? That's where you're giving gas, alright? Alright, so keep on playing with that and then start giving it a little gas. Alright, now put it into gear, clutch in, let the clutch out slowly, give it a little bit of gas, clutch slow, little gas. Alright, I think that's stall number 5. I can roll like this if I want to. Okay? Then you give it gas. Alright, so watch, okay?
I'm just gonna go straight.
Just go straight. Just roll with the clutch. Just roll with the clutch. Don't even bother with the gas yet. Just find the clutch and let that take you. And don't let it all the way out because you'll just stall. And make sure you're forgetting something too. What are you forgetting? Alright, put in gear. And just the clutch. gas now, it won't go anywhere.
Alright, so right now she's just rolling with the clutch. She's playing with the clutch, trying to find that engagement point. Just too risky having her playing with gas right now. So she's just running on clutch right now, no gas. So she's not completely letting the clutch out, it's just a little bit engaged. Alright, so she's in first gear. She's been playing with the clutch. Now she's giving it a little bit of gas as she finds that engagement point. Not too much. She's being a little jerky, which is normal. Good. Alright, she doesn't like turns yet. Oh, she's gonna hit me. Good. Good job. Good job. Alright, it's much smoother that time. That's good. There we go. Main thing is don't want her popping wheelies. When in doubt, always pull the clutch in. Never, like most noobs when they start out, you know, they're about to crash and they end up rolling more on the throttle, it just makes a mess. So when you feel uncomfortable, just pull the clutch in and the bike won't go anywhere. Use the back brake for doing this kind of stuff. It's a lot less jerky than using the front. Roll easy on the throttle, easy on the throttle. Just find that point where the clutch slowly starts grabbing the bike and pulling it forward. And that's when we start giving a little bit of gas. Alright, so she's practiced some going forward and back. Now we're going to try to do some figure eights. Practice a little bit of turning. Rolling the clutch out, putting the throttle on slowly. I would suggest using a different bike. This is a 600. It's a little too big, a little too torquey and too fast. But it's all we got. Actually, we got two of them and a lot of other bikes. Alright, so she went from stalling a bunch to being able to do little lines with no turns, and now she's doing a little bit of turns, some figure eights. She's getting a little more comfortable. Probably take another hour or so before we get her into, well, maybe not an hour, maybe like 15-20 minutes before we get her into second gear.